How can we enjoy our body more after we've had a baby? After we look at ourselves and we're like, oh my gosh, I've put on so much weight. I mean, I don't know about you, but my boobs have literally just dropped since having a baby. You know, they've just dropped. There's no gravity there. There's nothing there. I purely breastfeed, so like my breasts have not been the same, and they're quite big as well. So yeah, they're just not the same. So, and then, you know, what do you do when you've got like love handles that you're not enjoying, your tummy's too big and you're comparing yourself to others? I'm comparing myself to other women. I've met some women who have had twins and they don't even look like they've had a baby at all, like they were ever pregnant. Like, it's amazing. So in this video, I want to show you how you can tackle that, how you can start to enjoy your body again, or change your self-image so that you can enjoy your body and feel confident again, because it's so important. So stay tuned and I'm going to inspire you right now. Hello, it's Christine and welcome to my channel. We are a channel about raising happy and confident children together, and so I invite you to subscribe. I would love for you to subscribe and join the community. We're also all about sharing all parent related topics, including how we can enjoy our bodies again, how we can revamp our self-image so that we can love and fall in love with our bodies again after having a baby. So what can we do to actually do this? I'm going to show you 2 specific tools you can use that are simple and powerful that you can use right now so that you can fall in love with your bodies again. And it's so important because our self-image, the way that we feel about our bodies, has an impact in all aspects of our lives. It has an impact on how we communicate with people. It has an impact on the level of joy we can experience in our lives. It has an impact on our children, because our children take in so much and they copy us. So they know what's going on with us. They know how we feel about our bodies. They just have to watch us, right? And they'll copy us. So it's all about self-care as well. And I want to let you know that I have made a video, which I'll post just up here, about a specific tool that I use not every morning, but when I can, that really allows me to fall in love with my body again each day. I give myself a bit of TLC. It involves lotion and the body, so definitely check that out to inspire you further. But in this video, I want to discuss how we can actually tackle this, because it's so common. You are not alone. I am one of you. I also have insecurities when it comes to my body image, and I want to share with you as a confidence coach what we can do about it. So the first thing I want you to do, let's dive in now, is I want you to become your own observer. I want you to observe your mindset, because I can easily tell you, okay, honey, go and do some TLC, go and do some exercise, go and do your favorite activity like dance, go and eat healthy foods. I can go and tell you to do this right now in the video. But you know why it's not going to work long term? Because we need to work on our mindset. Because if you are in your day-to-day feeling negative about yourself, you're giving yourself negative thoughts, you are experiencing negative emotions about your body, you're self-conscious, you feel insecure in your day-to-day, you're comparing yourself to others. If that's going on for you nearly every day, and you're trying to eat healthy, you're trying to do these things that are good for your body, you're going to realize that you're not consistent. You're going to realize you're going to self-sabotage. You're going to end up having a yo-yo effect where you may lose weight and then you put it back on because you binged the next day. And that's because we haven't worked on our mindset. So this is what I want to tell you in very simple terms. I'm going to find the simplest strategies you can use, because I know how busy it can be as a parent. We don't always have time to go to the toilet, let alone spend time on ourselves, right? So all I want you to do for the first part is to become your own scientist. So imagine that you're in a lab, you're wearing your white coat, you've got your notepad and pen, and you've got chimps in front of you in a cage, right? And you're literally observing them and observing their actions without being emotional or judgmental in any way. You're literally taking note of what they're doing. So you might say, okay, the chimp just ran towards his fellow chimp and grabbed the banana. And you take note of that. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go and write notes in your day-to-day, because we won't have time for that, we've got children. But I do want you to observe your thoughts and take a mental note of what's going on in there. So if, for example, you go out in your day-to-day and you see a woman who you feel she looks amazing, you start comparing yourself to her, like, oh my gosh, she looks so amazing, I bet she goes and exercises every day. Oh well, because she has time and I don't, and I just, oh gosh, I really feel awful about myself, or whatever it is, right? I want you to notice that thought pattern and just say to yourself, oh, I just compared myself to someone else. Like, literally label it and then move on. without any judgment. So you don't want to go, oh my God, I shouldn't be comparing myself. Oh my God, I shouldn't be thinking negatively, because that's just going to penetrate the thoughts and keep them coming and coming and coming. So I just want you to literally notice the thought and then let it go and carry on with your day to day. Okay, so keep doing that in your day to day. Whenever you're judging yourself, if you're coming out of the shower or putting makeup on, and that inner voice, you hear that inner voice, is insulting you in any way, you need to take note of that and be aware of it. So let me get you connected to your inner voice right now. So I'm going to pause. There's an inner voice right now that's judging me, judging this video, judging you, watching this video. There's thoughts happening right now. Can you hear it? Yes, that's the inner voice I'm talking about. That inner voice, we need to train that inner voice, because right now it is the inner voice bully, or the negative thoughts patterns that you have that really penetrates and affects your behaviors, the way that you speak to yourself, the way that you respond to others. It's really having an impact on you and your level of happiness. So we need to work on that inner voice, all right? We need to turn it into your own inner cheerleader. And I know you're probably thinking, cheerleader? Really? It's not even my own little friend, let alone a cheerleader right now. It's my own little inner bully, right? It's a little bully. Come on, let's admit. Sometimes it could be nice, sometimes it could be very, very, very rueful, but we can change it. You don't have to live with this inner voice forever. You can train it. It just needs training. It just needs to match the person that you want to be able to become. You want to be able to become self-confident, self-assertive, self-assured, right? You want to love yourself, because then you can have a more fulfilling and happier life, right? Who doesn't want that? So the first thing you need to do is be your own observer. Once you do that, and keep doing it, I think do it for the rest of your life if you can, because I'm constantly doing it. It's all about raising that self-awareness. We could be so good at judging others and figuring out what other people are doing that we don't actually observe what we're doing right here. We need to become our own best observer, all right, without judgment. So then the second thing I want you to do is get a notepad and a pen. This is going to take about 5 to 10 minutes. Not going to take long. Do it whilst baby's sleeping if you have to. Right? And take a few notes of what limiting beliefs you have, or what thoughts have come up from you observing them have come out, especially them as common ones, the ones that repeat themselves. So you might have thoughts like, oh, I hate my love handles, oh, I hate them so much, or oh, look at my bum, it's so big, oh, look at my boobs now, they're so flat. Like whatever it is, whatever judgments that come up, I want you to write them down and be as self-honest as you can. This is private, no one has to see, you don't have to share it on here or anything like that. But just be as self-honest as you can. It's not going to be easy. It may raise some emotions in you, and that's completely normal. I want you to be courageous and just go for it. And then what I want you to do is just to have a look at that list and ask yourself, where do these thoughts stem from? Okay, where do these thoughts stem from? So you may realize that they came from, just take a moment to kind of think about it, but they may have come from the idea of, I worry that everyone's judging me. So maybe those lists of thoughts are the thoughts that you thought others have about you. Or maybe it could be, oh, I have these thoughts because I'm judging others in the same way, right? Because sometimes when we judge others, it's because we are projecting how we feel about ourselves onto them. So if you feel you're fat, when you see a fat person, you're going to judge them for being fat, right? So see where it is that they stem from. See what the root cause is. Because if we can get to the root cause, we can transform it. We can change it. We can change the script. We can change the story that we tell ourselves about our bodies. Once you've got that, it could be a sentence, or maybe some of the limiting beliefs have they stem from different places. Maybe it stems from childhood. Maybe because you were bullied when you were younger and you've just carried that with you. Just whatever it is that is for you, I want you to figure out what the root is. Once you've got the root, say for example, the main root is, oh, because I feel like everyone else is judging me. I feel like I'm being judged and I'm not worthy of being happy. Imagine that's your conclusion. That's a story that you're now telling yourself subconsciously over and over and over again, and it manifests itself in those negative thoughts that you have, right? So what we want to do is we want to change that root cause. So if you laid that out and you put that in your notepad, big and bold, right? And then I want you to change the story. So get a different colored pen. Say you've used black or blue. Get like a different colored pen, like one of your favorite colors, like purple or red, a different color. And I want you to change the story. So it might be, like I said, I feel like everyone else is judging me and I don't feel like I'm worthy of being happy, right? Oh no. Oh gosh, I just had a cough attack. You know when you swallow the wrong way? Sorry about that. So, so once you've written that down, get your favorite colored pen and write down, okay, I'm now going to change my story. I give myself, write this down, I give myself permission to change this story. I give myself permission to change this story. This gives a lot of power because you're giving your subconscious the permission to change your story, because if you get the permission, if you give it permission, it's going to do it for you. It's going to transform everything in your life. There'll be no resistance, okay? We don't want resistance. So I give myself the permission to change my story to I am worthy of being happy, and I will take every step necessary to make that so. For example, that's just an example. So you can write a new story, but you need to, the main framework you want to use is that you want to ensure that your new story is inspiring, it touches you, and it motivates you. So you want to make sure that it's inspiring, it touches you emotionally, and it motivates you, it drives you, okay? So you want to feel that drive. People, as in human nature, they take action when they feel inspired, when they feel moved, and when they feel motivated. So have a positive statement that you can then stick on your wall or stick on your phone, and you can see it daily. This is what I want you to do, and I want you to start living through that and start feeling the positive emotions of it, because prior to that you've been feeling very negative when it comes to your body image, and that's just feeding on those negative thoughts, and then it's feeding on your behaviors, right? It's really having an impact on your level of happiness. So if you can change the script, have it somewhere in front of you every day, in your bathroom mirror, or if you want to be more private, have it on your phone and have a look at it every morning or every evening, and let those positive emotions start to seep into your body. You'll notice that your inner voice will start to get quieter and quieter when it comes to the insults, and you'll start to notice more positive things about your body. And I want you to write down the third thing, actually, I just thought of something for you, is I want you to write down the positive things that you enjoy about your body, that you like about your body. It doesn't matter how trivial it sounds or how simple it sounds, but I want you to write down 2 to 3 things that you like about your body. It could be, oh, I like how shiny my hair is, or I like the color of my eyes, or I like the shape of my nails, or I like the size of and the shape of my feet. Like, it doesn't matter how small it is or how big it is. I want you to take note of 2 to 3 things that you enjoy about your body, and have that out there as well, in front of you, on your bathroom mirror, in the kitchen, you know, on your dresser, wherever you can see that's visual, so that you can tap into that as well and enjoy those aspects of your body more. Because what you want to do is you want to wake yourself up to positive emotions and feel them in your body, in your mind, so that it really retrains that inner voice, and it becomes your own cheerleader and starts to say, yeah, you do have great feet, yeah, you do have great hair. And you'll notice that your behavior will start to change. Maybe you'll take more care of your hair, and you'll style your hair differently to enjoy more of the shine. Maybe you'll go and get your nails done, right? It's all about those little nuggets that you want to feed into yourself. So try those 3 things out, and it will really help. You want them to be steady, smooth, subtle changes. You don't want to go from I hate myself to I love myself, because your mind is just not going to believe you, and you're just going to like self-sabotage, right? It's really, that's what's going to happen. You want to make small increments. You want to take small steps. Just like babies, they tend to crawl first and then walk most of the time, right? But I don't just go and suddenly start running from newborn. It all happens in stages, and this is the same case for us now. We're doing it in stages. So you want to observe your thoughts, observe that inner critique, right? Imagine that there's a bully. There's a bully in school, and he keeps bullying you, and you get really reactive, you get super upset. He's gonna keep bullying you then. He's gonna love it because you're getting so reactive. You know, he's able to shout at you, I'm gonna beat you up after school, and you're crying, you're depressed. He's lovely. He's like, yeah, she's getting really upset, this is working. But if you instead observe the bully and go, oh look, he's bullying me again, but then you carry on with your day-to-day, oh look, he's bullying me, oh, but you don't look upset, the bully eventually is going to lose steam and get really bored or get really pissed off, because he's not affecting you. He's going to be like, oh great, she's not even upset, forget this, moving on. And that's what's going to happen with your inner critique. If you don't give it so much power, so much emotional power, if you don't get yourself so bogged down in those thoughts and you observe them instead as like a scientist, it will transform everything. It will really quieten down that inner critique, and what will start to arise is your inner cheerleader. So definitely do that. If you do anything else, do that. And then the second thing I want you to do, which is super fundamental, if you want to get to the root cause and really create sustainable transformative change in your life, is to write down what these actual thoughts are, what these emotions are, and then what the root cause is. What is the main story that you're telling yourself that's causing these thoughts to manifest in your day-to-day life? And then I want you to change the story. Use your favorite color, do some drawings, get creative, and write your own new story that you will now use, that will inspire you, touch you emotionally, and motivate you to make the necessary actions and the changes you need to start loving your body again. So it could be anything. There's no right and wrong here. Put your new story in your phone. Put it, create a poster, put it on your wall. Make sure you can see it every day. It's super important. Otherwise, you'll get distracted and you'll fall into that rabbit hole again, and you won't move anywhere, and you'll just feel worse about yourself. Especially if you decide to have more children, right? So definitely do that. Let me know if you've got any questions. Leave them in the comments below. Know that you are not alone. We are all here with you, supporting you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, and let me know if you want me to do a part 2 to this video, because I've even got even more juicy tools you can use. Never ends really. But let me know, and I will create more videos on self-image and body image. And I wish you all the best and happy parenting.